Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today's topic is using factor theorem factorize the following polynomials. Class 9th Maths, chapter number 5, exercise 5.6. Now, this question is a very easy question as well as very interesting question. In question number 4, part number 1 is given x cube minus 2x square minus 5x plus 6. Now, the question is asking using factor theorem factorize the following polynomial. This is a polynomial which is given to you people, and they are asking by the help of factor theorem factorize it. Now first of all, what is meant by factor theorem and what is meant by factorization after that. This polynomial is given here, and what is the method of finding the factor? Factor is something like, for example, we have 4. If we divide 4 by 2, so 2 2s are 4 and the remainder is 0. So we say that 2 is a factor of 4. Similarly, if I divide 4 by 4, so 4 1s are 4, that will also give us 0 remainder. So the factor is that thing which divide a number or a digit by giving remainder 0. So in simple words, if we divide a thing by another digit or number and it gives us 0 as a remainder, then that is the factor of that one. Now here, what should be put it here instead of x to gain 0? So let x is equal to 1. I'll put x is equal to 1 here. Instead of x, I will put 1, 1 and 1, and I'll check that whether the answer is 0 or not. If the answer is 0, then this will become our factor. I will transfer this one to this point to this side and it will become a factor. If, say for example, if it doesn't work, means x is equal to 1, I am putting 1 and it does not give us 0. So then we will put and we will check it x is equal to, and x is equal to 2, and x is equal to 3, or an x is equal to minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Like x is equal to 1, x is equal to 2, x is equal to 3. And if these all digits don't work, so we will put negative of the digits here in this expression in this polynomial. Amongst these three numbers 1, 2, 3, one of them will give us 0 and that will become our factor. That will become our factor. Now I am showing you people, like I am putting x is equal to 1 here, so it will become 1 cube minus 2 into 1 square minus 5 into 1 plus 6. Now check it out whether it gives us 0 or not. So 1 multiplied 3 times, so that will again give us 1. 2 multiplied by 1 square, so that will give us 1. 5 ones are 5 plus 6. Now this 1 and 6 are added, so that is 7, and minus 2 minus 5 are added, that is minus 7. So the answer is 0. That means that x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 1, we get 0 here. So by the help of this number we can find we can form the factor. So by transferring this one here, this is our factor. This is one factor of this polynomial. This is one factor of this polynomial. Since this is the factor, so we will divide the polynomial by this factor by dividing this polynomial by x minus 1. So what is the procedure of division? Check that x is multiplied with x square. What kind of two things I should multiply to give us x cube? So x and x square will be multiplied with each other and it will give us x cube. Like you know very well that x power 1 multiplied by x power 2, in the exponential laws you learned about it, that x, if the bases are same, the powers will be added up, so that is x cube. So x1 and x square will give us x cube. Now if we multiply these two things with each other, now it's turn of minus 1. So minus 1 multiplied by here coefficient of the x is 1, so it will be multiplied with 1 and it will give us what? Minus x square. Minus x square. Here there is already plus sign exists, but we are not writing that, and here the minus sign will become positive, means the signs will be changed. If that is positive, it will become negative. And x cube are same, so plus x cube minus x cube will be cancelled with each other, and here we have 1 as a coefficient, so minus 2 plus 1, it will give us minus 1. So I am not writing 1 here, and I will write the remaining numbers here again. Now what should be the other number here to which when I multiply the x and that give us minus x square? So that should be minus x, because here is 1, here is 1, so 1 will be added and it will give us what? Minus x square, because here is 1 and here is also 1 as a coefficient, so 1 ones are 1 and 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. And similarly now it's turned off minus 1 and minus 1, so 1 minus minus plus 1 ones are 1 x power 1. Similarly that the signs will be again changed, that is plus and minus, and these two will be cancelled with each other because one is plus and one is not minus, and both of them are same. And here minus 5 and minus 1 is minus 6x, and that is just plus 6. So we can just sum up the whole question like this. That is the final stage. Now this x1 or this coefficient will be multiplied to minus 6, then it will give us minus 6x, and minus minus plus 6, again the signs will be changed and these will be cut it out with each other, cancelled with each other, and the remainder will be 0. Why the remainder is 0 here? Because x minus 1 is a factor. X minus 1 is a factor, and that is a very easy thing, that just put the x value upon which value of x the expression gives us 0, that will be the factor then. That will be the factor then. Just transfer that value and write it with the x. If it is plus, it will become minus, and if it is negative, it will become positive. And then after that, the second stage is just divide the given expression or polynomial by the factor, which factor you have formed. And after that, obviously it will give us a remainder 0. Now the third step is now the factorization step. First step is formation of, that is the first step. In the first step, step number 1, formation of factor. Step number 2, finding other factors. So that is the other factor. And step number 3, factorization. Now we've done these 2 steps. Now the third step is factorization. So how we will be able to do the factorization? Just write the polynomial again. Just write the polynomial again here. The polynomial is x cubed minus 2x square minus 5x plus 6 is equals to, and now write the factors. The factor, first factor is minus x minus 1, and the other will be here the quotient of the division process. Here this is actually the quotient. So the quotient is x square minus x minus 6. Now here we will do the factorization. So this polynomial will be factorized. This polynomial will be factorized. And you have done lots of factorization processes in the previous exercises. Here x minus 1 and x square. Now here we have 1. Now here is a method used here which is called minus 6 multiplied by 1, means the last one and the coefficient of the x square will be multiplied with each other, like minus 6 multiplied by 1, so it will give us minus 6. Now find out those 2 numbers from the multiplication of which we get minus 6. So that is 2 3s are 6. 2 3s are 6. 2 3s are 6. And from the addition and subtraction, it gives us minus 1. So I will put here minus with 3. So 2 3s are minus 6, and 2 minus 3 is equals to minus 1. So here that is the correct process. That multiply the last number or the constant with the coefficient of the x square, and then find those 2 numbers by the multiplication of which we get the formed number, which is minus 6 here, and from the addition and subtraction it gives us the coefficient of x. Here coefficient of x is minus 1. And now instead of this minus 1, I'll put the 2 numbers from which minus 1 is formed. So I'll put plus 2x minus 3x minus 6. So now that is x minus 1, and here we have x common, so x plus 2. Here we have minus 3 common, so x plus 2. Again this is x minus 1, and this is x plus 2x plus 2. I will take one of them, and x minus 3 will be here. So this is the factorization of this polynomial by the help of factor theorem. So this is the final stage, which is factorization. So the conclusion of the question is, when they give you such type of question and asking that factorize by the factor theorem, using factor theorem. So first of all, you have to find out the factor, and after that divide that polynomial by the factor, and after that factorize that by the specific methods of the factorization that you've learned already. So hope you are understanding. If there is any question, you can ask.